Welcome back, everyone. Rick Mask here for Card Runners, and this is part 4 of my 2-5 Zoom session. I'm picking things up again where we left off. So we'll start on the top right table. I 3-bet aces and face a 4-bet. Calling, I'm not a big fan of slow playing aces pre-flop. This hand is so strong that I just want to get money in. I just want to build the pot with this hand. This is a spot where slow playing is reasonable, but I prefer to just 5-bet this hand pretty much always to around maybe $160 to $180, and then to bluff with some suited ace-x hands. I think that 4-betting a hand like queens here would likely be a mistake. It's a little closer with kings and ace-king. Though I think slow playing there is not too bad, honestly. In position in the 4-bet pots, it's not as bad an option as in other scenarios, like flatting a 3-bet. I think flatting 3-bets, unless you're up against a short stacker or something with aces, is probably just a big mistake. Flatting 4-bets in position, a little bit closer. I'm just sort of swapping out tables now because I'm out of my time bank, and I don't want to make any more mistakes because of that. With 7-6 suited blind versus blind, this is a fine hand to call 3-bet with. Has reasonable equity against the 3-betting range and can make a lot of very strong hands, which is something that I want to have when I'm up against a range that contains a lot of big pairs and hands that make big pairs. I check on 9-6-2. I'm going to be checking everything on this board generally. And I face a 2/3 pot bet. Check raising here is probably an okay play with my hand. I do have some draws in my range on this board, and all 3 sets as well. And so I don't mind a check raise here with 7-6. It's a hand that really benefits from getting protection right away. And if my opponent has a hand like aces, then I do have 5 outs and a backdoor straight draw to improve to. And quite a few turn cards, maybe not quite a few, but several turn cards will give me a gut shot. Or an open-ender. But I opt to check call here, which I think is also a good play. Okay, this hand, I remember now how this plays out. Let me address the top right table with ace-jack. I raise blind on blind, face a 3-bet. I'm going to call here. This is a hand that does all right as a 4-bet also, just for raw equity blocker value, essentially. On the 9 of diamonds turn, I'm actually going to have, I think, a significant 9x advantage here. Very significant, in fact. It's just a card that I'm going to be calling a lot with preflop, sort of ace-9, king-9, queen-9, jack-9, 9-10. You see the drill. Suited hands preflop. And it's a spot where I don't normally do a lot of the whole check, call, flop, small lead turn thing. In this situation, especially with my hand, I felt like it was warranted. So I think I bet out for like $50 here. It's nice to get protection against a hand like king 10. And it's also a bet size that I can get value from ace highs with.